Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. It's Jen. Scorpio, I went to upload, this is your mid-February reading. I went to upload them to YouTube and yours was not there even though I checked it off my list. So I probably, who knows, deleted it by accident. And when that happens, I just think, okay, well, they weren't meant for that reading or, what else? What else? So I do write down my channeling and meditation before. So I'm going to read that. I think probably did this several weeks ago. I don't even remember. So it says putting your energy into figuring out what you want, you underline, you specifically, based on your needs. Okay, I don't need to reiterate that. Sorry. Not waiting on someone else to make a decision, no longer making it contingent. Really owning things means being entirely responsible for your own happiness, whether partnered or not. I see you seeing something really clearly. Could also have to do with glass, ice, clear water. So maybe you're ice skating, something about a window or a mirror. It could be a mirror. Polish the mirror so you can see clearer. So reflecting. Took me a while to get there. Releasing a traditional way of doing something, opening up to a new way of doing something. In the past, you felt like there was only one way to do something, and not to do it that specific way meant a lesser quality or was wrong. Compromising or feeling you could have compromised. Trauma response and understanding how it has created a wall that has made some relationships strained. And these can mean any of this could be you, someone else, someone that you interact with closely. So defining your, just saying that was a protection mechanism. I think we all do that sort of stuff. But then I just want to go back to that water. I don't know if you guys are planning a trip. I know with COVID, there's only so much we can do, or should do. But maybe you're looking at ticket prices right now and thinking, holy crap, we could go to Bora Bora and if we're just going to take a chance that by this time next year, everything will be back to normal and buy these really cheap, unrefundable tickets and go. I just see you going to a beach or water or something like that. It seems like a vacation to me. And that was all I had for you guys written. So let's look at the cards on the bottom of the deck here. The Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles for me is really a card about busyness, busy work, a lot going on, a lot to juggle. So it can be, for me, it's a card also that has you ask yourself, why am I so busy? What are all my responsibilities? And what are actual, see plates spinning, keeping a bunch of plates spinning. It's like, are they all your plates or have you taken on other people's plates? And maybe it's time to say, hey, you're going to have to spin your own plate. That sounds ridiculous. But and that way you just don't have so much to juggle. The other thing too, sometimes we purposefully overschedule ourselves, so we it keeps our mind occupied. It keeps us, I'm too busy to do, like there could be something you're avoiding, and you're just like, I'm too busy, or it distracts you enough so that you can yeah, just compartmentalize and just not say I will deal with that when I can, and then it just sits in the shelf, kind of like my basement that's just become a collect all. I just shut the door and ignore it. There are ships here in the background indicating travel to me. Um, Maybe trying to organize traveling or moving. That is a busy time. Um, there's some cloudy skies. It's yeah, it's kind of it's a it's a card of the grind. You know what I mean? And the grind not that's necessarily filled with lots of fun. It's like lots of adulting. Let's see if I can get this back on here without 1,000 tries. The devil. This could be a Capricorn. The devil's in the details. It's really reflecting over to that Two of Pentacles in a way. It could be worrying about money being really cheap. I never noticed there's a pentacle in the devil card. But the devil is, I mean, it can be really fun and seductive and sexy and all those types of things, but it can also be our inner demons coming up just to fucking, it seems, just to, I don't know, just remind you they're still there somewhere. You thought you had dealt with them. And I think if we can somehow change our relationship with the devil, okay, he shows up. We'll just call him a he. He shows up. It's a fake thing anyway, so we can do whatever we want. So he shows up, and instead of going, oh, fuck, is that the devil over there? And just, again, compartmentalizing, not like, I'm not gonna, if I just pretend he's not there, he'll just go away. Oh, okay, so if you're ghosting someone and they keep texting you, it's time to be a grown-up and tell them why, or just say, I don't want to, you don't have to explain anything, but just say, please stop. If you have already, then block them, just be done with it. Why are you even accepting calls and texts? But this is I'm not interested in dating you, whatever you're going to say, and so please don't contact me. And then block and delete them. I mean, there's some people, so someone could be doing this to you. It's like they say they don't want a relationship, but then they put out their feelers every little bit. How you doing? Thought of you today. Send you a funny meme or something, just randomly, just to make sure you're still out there. Yeah, so it's kind of like, is that what you want? Do you want someone who just kind of pokes to see if you're out there every once in a while to keep you in the bullpen? Is that I don't know why I'm using baseball terms. So weird. I don't know why I said that. Maybe that means something to someone. Maybe they're a baseball player. I hope you just didn't hear me slurp my coffee. Yeah, maybe that we see the devil now and we go over and ask him to dance, take a spin, and then let him go. And I don't mean if you have an addiction, breaking that or something, but you know what I'm saying? Just say, okay, what lesson are you here to teach? Like, let's talk about it, and then let them go. Too bad you couldn't block and delete the devil, huh? That would be nice. Our own inner demons, but you can other people if you really don't want them around. Another two, decisions. Two of Swords. This is trying to use your head. It's analysis paralysis, I like to say. Even though this is a sword card, um, I'm getting Virgo. It just like screamed into my head. That could be Virgo over here. Virgos like to putter. My two very best friends are Virgos, so, but they like to, they're kind of with the devil, even though it's Capricorn, the devil, they like to nitpick. They're both in very detail oriented. Well, my one friend is doesn't work outside the home, but still, she's very detailed. Like when she does something, she's not going to miss anything. I mean, she'd be an amazing editor. And then my other friend's a dentist, so that tells you the meticulous work. Wow, now I've forgotten where I was going with that. But this I see can be a Libra. It could be legal issues. It could be, yeah, but it's hard to make a decision. It looks like I like to think of these crows here, ravens. Like this it's almost like the devil on one and another voice on the opposite voice on the other, and they're both whispering like, should I do this? Should I do that? So that's that indecision. That indecision Libra can get because they're so fair and balanced, and they try to make everyone happy that they don't make a decision at all, which is making a decision. I think that's some pop song. I don't know, the way the sun is just, is that pouring down from the moon, or I don't know, it's really cool, but it reminds me of like Star Wars. It reminds me of the Death Star like blowing up a planet, but it doesn't feel that way. It feels kind of like beautiful, like this gorgeous light is being poured down, but it's not quite, it's behind you. This enlightenment, this aha moment is on the horizon, but it hasn't made it to you yet, and you're just still kind of trying to figure out what to do. You do have one hand on the sword. Part of you wants to lash out with your tongue, and this is probably, yeah, it is the devil's side. It's telling you to use that Scorpio stinger and really, really go at it. But then this side, what you're leaning towards, is like, that's not going to help anything, and let's use your brain about this over the sword. Seven of Cups, indecision. Yeah, there's a lot of things up in the air, it seems like. These are up in the air, juggling a lot. Indecision here. You can just see by her posture in the Seven of Cups, indecision. 7 cups, all sorts of something different in each cup, and which to choose. So yeah, lots of just trying to make decisions, trying to figure things out. So I do see this as a time of reflection, and yeah, I think this is, we have to go through this kind of. It's, even if you're in a project and you're just sort of, it's hard to even see your way through to the end because you're just starting to gather it's like starting a puzzle. And, I've been into puzzles because I'm 50 now and I do like old people things and I love it. You take your puzzle, right? The part I don't like, which see if Virgo would like, so maybe you guys like these details, is taking a handful out of the bag and sorting all the pieces. Like, I get sick of that. I like working on the puzzle itself. versus sorting all the pieces. I don't know, but you have, in order to puzzle, I have to sort the pieces because that's the way it goes. It's a weird, weird analogy. Okay, well, you know what, Scorpio? I'm just going to leave it there because who knows what else I'll say. Wait, but I want to say something more about this. Seven of Cups. This could be your creativity, your creative side. Or art may come out of you at this time. This is like a download, a download of wisdom, insight, inspiration, creativity. It's coming your way. It's almost maybe you have some anxiety because you know it's coming, but it's not here yet, and you're like, okay, let's go. I just wanna get on with it. But sometimes we need that space to daydream and think and dream, wonder and fantasize about how things could be to be able to figure out what we want. So, and again, this is where creativity can, we need that. I mean, I don't know. I'm not an artist, but I would think that you'd need to have some time to dream up the idea and plan it in your head before you write the novel or paint the picture. Okay, now I am going to leave it. Thank you, Scorpio. I hope you have a great rest of February, and I hope to see you at another reading. And if you would like to subscribe, I would sure appreciate it. Take care.